Nacity Gaming is affiliated with and has been compensated for the following message by Aimware.net. One step ahead of the game.
Alright. So hey guys, this is Flying Potato. Hey.
And Muir here.
And Muir. And we're gonna teach you how to get really good at CSGO. So you're gonna do what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna head to Aimware.net, download the wrapper. It'll say there might be some malware detected. Don't worry about it.
That's part of the game.
Yeah, accept the malware. It's prank. And then you just want to come in here. You're going to hit spacebar when it's all installed. And just kind of walk up to anybody you want. There you go. And then when you're done, just hit spacebar again, and you'll stop. And there you go. You'll be better at CSGO. So, Flying Potato got on a more serious note, and we're just gonna go through actually how to get better. Not good, not great, not pro, just better than where you are at CSGO.
First, we're gonna talk about aim training. You can download a map like
That's the one I have though, and I really like it. You can practice angles, sighting, there's crates. I'm sure you guys have seen videos. Look up any popular YouTuber probably has a video on an aim train map they use, and there's different ones. There's 360 ones, but I just use this one. You can back up to any length you want, practice your alarm, and blah, blah, blah.
You just gotta find a map that's good for you. They're all different.
So basically, what you do, come in, select your gun, blah blah blah. We're not gonna explain it. You've seen the videos, I'm sure, if you're here. You can, okay, a lot of YouTubers don't talk about jiggle peeking and like the best ways to peek and stuff. So I'm gonna talk about that real quick. So there's something called jiggle peeking. What you do is you tap a little pre-fire shot, so the enemy knows you're there. So if I was a bot, I'd be like, oh crap, he's there. I'm gonna get ready, and in case he pops out, I'm gonna spray him down, right? Well, wrong. What you're gonna do, instead of, you're gonna go like that, they're gonna commit to that aim line right there. And instead of like just popping out right here again and just pre-firing the back on them, what they're gonna do, because they're gonna be waiting for you, is you're gonna jiggle peek and come out a little bit farther, and spray them down. So it's gonna be the opposite. So they're gonna be here watching that. So they're gonna have to do that clear spray, and all you're gonna have to do is kind of just jiggle, and then always reposition. A lot of people below, so like, I don't know, GN3, GN4, they never switch their position. What they do is they just, I don't know, in a firefight, they always sit in the same spot and just try to keep smacking down the same people over and over. It doesn't really work, because that's going to get you pre-fired, and you're just going to hold their angles just like this, and just pre-fire every time. So what you're going to do is reposition always in the middle of the fight. Shoot there, didn't work, spray didn't work, shoot here, spray didn't work, shoot here, spray didn't work, reposition every time. Don't give your opponent an easy target. So, we're going to move on. So, to how to like get good at CSGO. So, what worked for me was I watched other people and I saw like the roles. It's like IGL, support, entry, lurk. And I thought, well, if I want to get better, I just want to be the entry figure. I want to go in first and just win. So, just win. So what you gotta do to be good at that is first off, you have to have confidence. And just, I don't know, excel at the peaks that are, you have to get the initial spray down.
Let's go look at one of your games, and we can...
One of my entry games?
Yeah.
Alright, that is a good idea. So, I don't know, but once you become an IGL and you start making calls for your team, well, that was glitched for a second. As you can see, I win a fair amount of matches. Let's see. Once you get better at calling, I didn't call that match. I didn't frag very well. Or that match. Hold on. Let's pick a downloaded match. Nuke. I called for Nuke, but Nuke was... Actually, that's good, because that's T-side. So we'll watch this right there. So, when you call, I feel like as you're learning as a player, when you call, you get a better sense of what's going on in the game and how different components work. Say, if you're on Mirage and you have 2 mid, 1A and 1B. Whichever one gets picks, you can rotate and you understand the mechanics of the map and how it works and how it rotates. Or if you can call it, there's so many different strats you can call it. You can call 2 mid to connect around Mirage, and 1 palace and 2 main. And you can just kind of angle them together. Mid control is always important. You learn that later on, because it enables rotating for T-spawn. So I feel like, let's go to me here. And let's actually turn off the, actually no, we'll keep it on, just so you know what's going on. So this is, what, second round, and I believe I get 1 kill, but I think we lose the round? I'm not sure. So I don't know what I called here. We'll figure it out. If I either called inside or outside. So it looks like I called inside, but yep, I called inside. You see the player who is outside on the top, he's coming down, so I called A, lobby, wait, push. Wow, he snuck up on me.
So as a side note, as we're waiting for this round to end, a really good thing if you want to get enough kills and you want to learn how to be a better player, first you have to know your maps. So explore different maps and get to know the places, you know, and the call-outs and everything in each map that you plan to play on.
So I wouldn't just stick on Dust, obviously. You've probably played plenty of Dust. Welcome to CSGO. And I don't know. I for preference-wise, I play Mirage. But that's the end of the round. So another one will start here. We'll actually win this one. We'll see what strat I go with, because we're gonna buy up here. So basically, when you start calling, you get a better sense of the map you're on and how the map works and functions and what you can do where, which I don't know, helps the player get better as a whole. So you want to watch other people play, see how they call their strats, try to model yourself after them, or come up with something random and new that you never have. So spray down there on the Pepe. So I call outside, so entire team's coming outside, and 1 player is up in lobby if you look at the map, watching the lurk, and he's going to run into someone right now, but he does not make it, so we know one's coming around outside. That's okay, because we're down in secret. So just, again, map sense, knowing where you are. Brian gets a kill in garage, or in vents, I'm not sure where he is. Anyway, we're going to try to get on there, spray him down, another one, get him. So it was a pretty quick round, didn't involve a lot of schematics and planting. But as you can see, like, if you know where your teammates are and how the map works and different levels of the map or different areas of the map, you get a better sense of what's going on around you. And knowing common spots, so that also goes along with like watching other people. When you know common spots, you peek them, you check. It's like checking corners. Can't stress it enough. When you die from checking corners, usually you don't get like enraged, but it's never a fun feeling. So this time, teammate gets TK'd. Oh. Yes. Did you get TK'd? That's all? Okay. So I'll get him, peek there, keep watching the common spots. Another common spot there I was not watching. Didn't get it off. I don't know how he got me with his 5.7, but he did. So yeah, common spots, know the map, how it works. And then, yeah. So I'm going to talk about like what to do when you get frustrated, and maybe you say you've lost 2 straight and you're trying to do a 3rd. When you get frustrated, just understand that it's a game. Again, they're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. The ups feel really good and the downs feel really bad, especially if you take CSGO seriously. So, Black Rainbow with the clutch, 3K clutch.
One of the important things to remember when you're playing Counter-Strike is that you aren't playing for a higher rank. You're playing to better yourself. And some of the important things to do with that is that you don't always have to be the top frag. You don't always have to play with a good team. You just have to do the best you can do on your own.
Yeah, that's good advice. So he sneaks up, no one watches, but that is a common spot, so it should be beat. There you go. He gets him because he's watching. So it's not coincidence when people make good shots, unless they're hacking. But we're also don't call hacks. Try to be wise unless it's very obvious. If you think he's hacking and you are absolutely gonna lose, bait him out. Make sure Overwatch knows he's hacking if he gets subjected to an Overwatch. So a little side tangent on hacking, I guess.
Can you explain how to do that?
How to do what?
Bait him out.
Bait him out? Oh,
Yeah.
So like if you know if he's hacking, and you've got what, 16 to 6? Okay, not 16. It's like 15 to 2, or something obscure. You know you're not gonna win, and he's hacking just blatantly. What you want to do is you're gonna get everybody on your team to like get a smoke, and you're gonna want them to all go into different spots and smoke out their spot, and then get in your smoke. And if he comes up to you and you just right away sprays and gets the headshot or gets the immediate 3-hit spray to the body, it's blatant. And then he goes to each smoke and does it to each guy, and he's a blatant hacker. Well, there you go.
I'm sure there are other ways to do that.
There are lots of other ways. You guys can come up with it as a team, and it's stress relief, especially if you're playing against a hacker. Think of ways you can bust them. Anyway, so again, common spots. That on top of mushroom is not a common spot. Pre-finding the common spot through the wall. It's a good idea. Whoever did that. Line vents, common spot. Common spots are everywhere. Just check your angles, guys. It saves you a lot of trouble. And finally, ranking up. So I feel like each rank has like a phase the player goes to when they're in their rank. They get into their rank and they go, oh yeah, I'm here. It's new. Oh, I got a MVP that round. Woohoo. And they go into the rifle phase or the op phase, and they get really good at either one. Like in this map, obviously I'm in the rifle phase because I haven't used an op yet. I've been solely on the AK. And that's just fine. That's my role. There's other oppers like Black Rainbow. He's been opping the entire game. So he's obviously in the op phase. Maybe not, obviously. Or he's an eligible opper where he's at his level in his rank. That was sketch. Black Rainbow, walls much? Who peeks that like that with an op? Did I play with a hacker? Okay, whatever. That's not a common spot, by the way. Unless he's been doing that for like 3 rounds in a row. So you go through the rifle phase, you go through the op phase. If you know you're in the rifle phase, you say, well, my op game's just not working. I'm getting counter op all the time. I'm even getting sprayed down. I'm trying to op. You gotta just buff it out, smooth it up. Just find a deathmatch, play some casual. You gotta get better. Up until the point that you're a confident opper at that rank. Dang, another headshot by me. Definitely in the rifle phase. You can right click to go back. Okay.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can. Even though the headshot's only 30% ratio, I get 10 and 4. That's pretty legit. So rank, rifle phase, op phase. If you're doing good in one, that's when you start to D-rank. Is when you try to use the one in the comp, a comp that really matters. And you try to use the phase you're not in. Like, oh, I'm not doing good at opping right now, so I'm gonna op. It's like, no, you want to get better at opping before you comp. You don't want to get better as you comp, because that'll lower your elo or whatever mythical sense you want to use for, how you rank up. Or this is so that's common spot heaven right there. Just saying common spots, guys. Learn them, know them. And then if you use SMGs constantly, yeah, you'll rank up, yeah, you'll get the double sprays, triple sprays, but you will plane off eventually at your skill level, and you will not get better. Because an SMG can only get you so far. That's the sad truth. And then you're in your rank for a reason, guys. If you find yourself around you, obviously you're not playing with the right people at the right rank. Sometimes it's better to play up if you think you're not in the right rank and you've got friends who are above you. You can always go on Reddit and find team members who are at that rank who are willing to play with people. And you just say, hey, I feel like I'm above this rank. Could you please play with me? And if you're not at that rank, you're not at that rank. And don't blame it on your teammates, guys. There's always different ways around it. And there's always reasons why you died, or etc., etc.
r/recruit CS is the
Yeah,
subreddit
there you
he's
go.
talking
That's
about.
it. Yep. Subreddit. And then the secret to ranking up and ranks. If you're ever in a losing slump, play Office. I don't want to be exploiting here, but the use of Office and shotguns is just ridiculous. The hostage map Office. If you just lost one or two and you're not having fun, but you've got time to play another one, play Office. It boosts your spirits. It gets you a win under your belt. I mean, that's why people call them Office Globals sometimes, because they just play Office and rank up and win. Like, it's so easy to win on Office. So, yeah, I might have been AFK. That's not good. Whatever. Oh, no, we're good. Obviously, toggle. Anyway. So yeah, that's the final secret. So know your maps, call outs, and then after all that, your aim will come along eventually. And if you feel like you're making the right calls, doing the right stuff, but the issues just come down to aiming, sit in an aim train for an hour before you go out, warm up, do what you need to do. They're all in lobby and other crazy. Oh, another headshot. What a pro. Okay. There's a reason why this map was down.
You saw that guy before.
I know, I thought that was a teammate apparently. I'm sure I was having a pretty good laugh about that right now. Oh, that was an enemy. So, yeah, that's our little thing. Obviously, hacking is not the answer. Blah, blah, blah. So, hopefully this makes sense to you. If you want to politely decline or just rage in the comments section, just go ahead. If you think we're doing this wrong, again, I'm not a pro. I'm not good.
A tip from someone who's bad at Counter-Strike:
Pretty
just remember
much.
to always have fun and work on improving yourself.
I know a couple of globals. They almost never call hacks, even though they play with hackers all the time apparently these days because of the back wave. And, yeah. Oh, well, that was rough. Yeah, he didn't do so well against that op. Again, common spots. Can I draw on this? I've always wanted to. You can! I should have done this all throughout the thing. And been like, you see one goes up into ramp, see he's there, and they've made contact, and they know there's one ramp, so they've got information on that guy. Usually there's one heaven. We've got contact on him, see opt him, blah, 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 blah. X, switch colors for CT.
I think that's like right-clicking.
No way! That's awesome! You could like totally draw schematics out, guys. Just make a rainbow!
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Thank you for listening.